Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT, and this is Leicester versus Chelsea. If you're into FIFA Simulations or interested to see the outcome of this match and you enjoy my commentary, hit that subscribe button and notifications. You know, the usual jargon. I did see the Arsenal versus Chelsea game. I got a lot to say on it regarding the situation. So first and foremost, Jorginho gave the ball away, or handed it back to his goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, realistically shockingly, I'll be honest with you, was not in the vicinity of his goal. He was to the left, the far left. I'm like, Jesus Christ, why would you even risk that? But fair play to Kepa, he got back, saved the actual initial own goal, what it was going to be, but we still conceded. Ultimately, I kind of blame, I think most people blame Jorginho. You know, okay, Kepa saved it, but, you know, miscommunication, whatever you want to call it. I still think he will play in the cup final. It's not that Gilmour isn't good enough. I think he's a good player. He will be a good player. He needs to go on loan to get more footballing. But again, I'm not really here to say he was bad. He wasn't. I think we put out a lot of players that should have stayed, especially Barkley, if we're looking for an experienced midfielder, instead of Gilmour. Gilmour's the one who should have went on loan to Aston Villa or wherever. And, you know, Barkley would have done a job. You know what I mean? He's a great player, carries the ball from midfield. So Jorginho, I think, will start. Kante was wrapped up in cotton wool, and he will play this. Mendy will start. I was thinking Kepa would start this game ahead of Mendy, just because it's a cup final. But Tuchel has been brutal with his starting lineup, because he can't really afford to experiment. He said this from the off kind of thing. He needs victory. He needs. I mean, what he's done and how we're playing is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It isn't his fault we're not scoring goals. Werner hasn't come good yet. I think next year will be his time. But whatever. So yeah, he's been pretty brutal, and we want to win. So he's going to keep all his best players for this cup final, and that's Kante, Mendy as a start. Obviously Mason Mount. Actually, I haven't changed that. Sorry. Let's put. I don't know where he'll be actually. If I'm honest with you, I think Mount will start. I'm not saying Havertz won't start. Or well, he's bad. I mean, he played that false number 9 role, but I'm going to put Ziyech just because he's a bit of quality there, and it is a cup final, so I'm thinking he'll play some of the somewhat reserved team. Well, I say somewhat, I mean, like, he'll play Ziyech, I think. Werner will start, definitely. Mount is just a shoe-in. Alonso's been playing pretty well and scoring goals. He's good at set pieces as well. I think Rudiger was saved from the previous match as well, so he will start. Silva I can't see being left out. I mean, unless he truly wants him to stay, then Zuma will link up with Zuma will link up with Rudiger and Aspilicueta. At the same time, he did say he made too many changes for this game. The game versus Arsenal, they were poor, we were poor. I think the mentality as well. Not only we made that one mistake and lost the game, but the mentality of our squad. And I've been every game since Man City. When we come to that Man City game onward, is a 6-pointer, cup final, whatever you want to call it. Right? It is essentially. And this is what I worried about, that we're going to screw up along the way, and every game I'm so worried now that now I'm a diehard, we're going to win every game. I know we can't win every game, but I'm optimistic about every match. I expect to win most games. You know, that side of me was creeping in that every game is a cup final, and it's getting on my nerves with it. It's like it's playing on my nerves. I'm so nervous because I don't care about any of the other matches. I just want that Champions League final. Yes, I want the cup final, but at the same time, Champions League would trump everything. I don't give a shit about anything else. That will be our season if we win that final. So I'm worried about injuries, but at the same time, I think the mentality has kind of switched in the players' minds as well. They're thinking a couple of things. They're thinking, if I'm playing in this Arsenal game, does that mean I get to play in the cup final? He's obviously left Mendy out, he's left Rudiger out, he's left Kante out. These are players he's going to play in the cup final. So what do I do? You know, and they kind of want to play in that cup final. But then if as the cup final comes and goes, we're then going to get the Champions League thing. If we're playing in these games which were kind of pointless to us, they're not. But if they're kind of like, that's not where I really want to be playing. I want to be saved for that cup final. I want to be a shoo-in for that. I mean, the Champions League final. So that's where the mentality, I think, is. Plus, we're tired as well. We played a lot of games. We're playing at high tempo as well. That could be an issue as well. Well, that's probably the most likely. But I do worry about that psychological influence coming into their head. What I would have said as the manager is, before this game, is simply said, listen, It's a squad-based game. We've got a big squad. We're going after lots of competitions. I have to utilise all of you. And if you perform well, and playing Arsenal in a derby, representing Chelsea or whatever, isn't a bad thing. It's an honour to do it. You know, who wouldn't want to go up against Arsenal and, you know, whatever. So, you know, it's if you played that game, you had an opportunity. It's an opportunity to say, I'm good enough to play in the cup final. I'm good enough to play in the Champions League. Or when you call on me, I will be there to do a job. And don't get me wrong, we didn't get smashed or anything. We just had low energy and we gave them the game essentially. Congratulations to Manchester City on winning the league. I'd rather you than Man United or Arsenal or Tottenham or wherever, or Liverpool winning it, of course. But yeah, so that's what I just wanted to say. This lineup here, I think maybe Ziyech will play. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Again, I think Pulisic might start. Maybe that's the one thing I'm leaving out. Chilwell again hasn't done bad, but again I think Alonso will play. Maybe for those set pieces. I don't know. Again, it's all chance here and there, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's all in good fun. Well, guys, this is the lineup I'm going to go for. I'm going to leave Abraham out because he's been omitted from the squad. He weren't even involved in the Arsenal squad. So again, Giroud came on last 10 or 15 minutes. I think we should have put him on sooner. This is a cup final. I have no idea what who Leicester are going to play for their squad. I have no idea. I haven't looked at them or anything. I haven't changed it, so FIFA decides that. It's all in good fun anyway at the end of the day. So yeah, we lost 1-0 to a tragic error. Alright guys, so yeah, the Emirates FA Cup. I forgot it was sponsored by the Emirates, at least that's what FIFA is saying, so yeah. 5:30, oh no, is it 5:15? 5 o'clock kickoff, I'm going to say. It is on television, as I said before. But yeah, I have no say in the Leicester team. Of course, Brendan Rodgers, former Youth Academy manager as well, former Liverpool. I think he won some things at Celtic, was it? A few years back as well. So it should be interesting. I have no idea who they're going to play. I know Vardy plays for them. Obviously, Werner. At least I don't care if he scores. I don't care who scores. The goalkeeper could bloody score. If he assists, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? The oldest cup in world football, I believe. Recognised around the world. So, as I said, if you're unhappy with my long introduction, my apologies, but, you know, it was just my thoughts. I want to get all my thoughts and opinions out there. Have I stepped out of the game? If I haven't, I haven't. I cannot remember. No, I have not. So let's do that now. And we'll take a look at the lineups. Obviously, we know Chelsea's, but fair's fair. I don't even know Leicester's either. So I've got to check them out as well. Alright, so let's have a look. Schmeichel in goal, Pereira, Fofan, Evans, Shunshi, whatever that is, Talisman, Ndidi, Maddison, Inacio, and Vardy. So Inacio is a former youth player of Manchester City. They put him on loan and they bought him permanently. Ndidi's a decent player. Maddison's breaking into the England squad as well. Rumour of him taking over for someone or what have you, or should he get a chance. So here we go. Chelsea kick it off in the FA Cup final. Ziyech. Hopefully we keep the same intensity and energy of the past couple of weeks. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. I love how Werner's like pretending he's holding someone off and there's no one there. Mount now. Silva. Mount runs into trouble. Maddison with the challenge. Vardy now tries to put it into Inacio. Gets rumbled. Ziyech trying to make something happen. It's Rudiger now coming forward. Been bursting in from the into the midfield recently. Rudiger even having a couple of shots. Ndidi. Vardy now trying to hand it over to the left. Gets blocked off. Mount in possession now. Ziyech. Jorginho. Werner. For a tip through to Mount now. They're looking dangerous. Dispossessed by Evans this time, the former Manchester United defender. And of course he played out, I believe it was Sunderland a few years back. And it's out for a throw on. So a slow start here at Wembley. Those fans will be allowed back in the last couple of games, I believe. A couple of thousand fans each, I believe. James now. Mount. Still on the ball. No, it's fallen to Kante with a cross. Maybe should have kept hold of it and ran into the box. Vardy. Nice ball over the top. Route 1. It's Kante trying to run after it. It's gone out of play. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed over the past couple of weeks. It does mean a lot. I'm sorry the issue. There was an issue with my vlogging with the stupid camera. I think I've solved it, but I updated the PC, reinstalled the software. Maybe it will work. I don't know. If not, I'll put some gameplay when I talk over it. I don't know. Might end up doing that. Kante now. Werner. Interception in Didi. Now, the funny thing is, I'm not actually sure if this goes extra time or penalties. If it's a draw. Kataf, I the left back bursting forward now, tons of time and space. No one challenging him, it's ridiculous. Oh, Aspilicueta with a key challenge. He was absolutely brilliant over the past couple of weeks. Such a consistent player, it's unreal. One of our best players. Oh, Kante now with a little flick. I mean, over the past couple of years in consistency, take away Hazard or Kante, and I'm talking Aspilicueta has been fantastic over the past couple of years. Like, just absolutely brilliant. Werner trying to find some space. We've got some runners on this right hand side now. James. It looks so flat against Arsenal that I didn't know what to do with it. Mount with the first shot of the game, really. Schmeichel down to his left. No venom on it. Maddison clips it into this right hand side now. Ricardo, I believe that is, on that right hand side. Looking lively, trying to hand it over to the midfielder. I think that was Maddison, blocked off by Alonso. Jorginho. Kante. Ndidi with the interception. Chelsea still in possession. Holding possession. Pretty much like in real life, most games up until the previous one, obviously, at Arsenal. Actually, no, we did hold possession. We had 68% possession overall in that game, and we still didn't find the back of the net. Vardy now. That is going to be a goal kick to Chelsea. Looks a little flat on both sides right now. Chelsea dominated possession, but again, not really doing anything with it. Only one shot, and it had no venom on it anyway. So. Mendy with the kick. 35 minutes gone. A flick on. Evans. Ndidi. And there you go. 63% possession for Chelsea. Tielemans, who's a good player by the way. Challenged by Alonso. No foul given. Loses the battle for Fano now. Gives it to Ndidi. Left hand side. They have a little bit of luck on this left hand side. Testing James. Ndidi. Vardy now, clipping it into that left-hand side. It's going to be too far for him. 41 minutes gone, and essentially the first half is over more or less. And it's not been that exciting. It's not had chances, but this game does have to end. There will be a winner at the end of it, of course. Oh man, I really hope this don't go to penalties or whatever, because I cannot remember the rules if it's extra time or just penalties. Inacio now, not seen him on the ball. Well, I think I've seen him once maybe in the early stages. He works his way inside the box. Chelsea struggling, wondering if to challenge him up. The left back taking a shot, blocked off, giving it to Mendy. Oof! After the Jorginho incident. I don't like the idea of the goalkeeper having it. I didn't like it before, but let alone now. So that's the end of the first half. A lacklustre first half. Chelsea dominated possession. Not much in it. pretty poor in that respect. One shot each, pretty poor. Werner. Challenged by Madison now. He's got the ball on his left-hand side. Vardy. Ndidi now. Coming from the midfield. Carrying the ball. Puts it through to Inacho now. Works his magic. And a good save from Mendy. And that's the first shot. I think that's the first shot for Leicester. It's offside, unfortunately. I thought it might have been, but I was just more concerned with would it be a goal or not, you know what I mean? Didn't have time to monitor it like that. Silva with the free kick. Ziyech heads it down to Alonso. Jorginho. Ziyech. Werner. Kante now. Puts it into Ziyech. Alonso. Giving it to Kante now. It's back to Werner. What's he going to do with it? Puts it across, goal, and a good clearance by Fofana. Maybe he should have taken a shot on himself rather than get the cross in. Trying to be unselfish, but sometimes, you know, you've got to make those choices and go by yourself. Now Leicester trying to hit them on the break. Madison now switching the play to the right hand side. Ricardo coming forward. Madison now clipping it in to Inacho. Ndidi. Vardy now trying to find some space. Trying to play 1-2. Hasn't come off for him. Inacho handing it back to the midfield. Ndidi. Oh man, trying to thread it through. Jorginho now. He's giving the ball away. Oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jorginho giving the ball away. Inacho in possession now on his right hand side. Stretching the play. Waiting for support. The right back comes forward now. Madison. Trying to make a turn. Gets blocked off. Alonso. 60 minutes gone. Kante. Chelsea coming forward in numbers now. Nice little back heel. Madison now coming back to do defensive work. Breaking up the play. Chelsea still in possession now. Nice little back heel from Kante. It's Werner now. Inside the box. Challenged by the defender. I couldn't see who that was. Now Madison on the ball. Trying to hit them on the break. Oh, brilliant. He's found time and space. Ricardo. He's not going to finish this, is he? I think that's Silva trying to get back. And it is a... he tried to cross it. And it is a corner. I think... No, it's not. I thought it was a corner. But okay. 65 minutes gone. No substitutions made by either side at this point in time. Substitution for Leicester City. And speaking of which, there is a substitution. So Pulisic is on for James on the right-hand side. And Perez is up for Inacio. Maybe he feels like he ain't affected the game much. When he has been on the ball in Inacio, he looks solid. But Perez is coming on for him. Maybe we want more of an attacking direct threat. Pulisic is good enough to start this game. There's no doubt about that. But I just thought maybe he won't. Maybe Pulisic will start on that left and Ziyech won't. And he might come off the bench to do add some quality as well. So again, it's just by choice. Just guessing. Ziyech now trying to take him on. Fofana now with the block coming into the midfield. 0-0, 70 minutes gone. Both teams with one sub made each. It's gone out of play. Aspilicueta. Pulisic. Mount. Werner. Back to Ziyech. Blocked off. Of course, Mount could move into that midfield area and deep into the midfield and Jorginho come off for Ziyech. You never know, that could work. Challenge there by Kante. A good challenge. Ziyech. Giving it to Jorginho. Werner. Of course, Havertz could come on as well. Not a lot in it in this game right now. In terms of chances and everything. It's Kante now. Will he take a shot? Oh, good save down to his left, Schmeichel. Not many chances or keepers being tested in from either side of rule in this game. 78 minutes gone. Will they take it short? And there's another sub being made. Gilmore on for Jorginho. Wow. Okay. That is surprising. Don't know why that is, but okay. He didn't do that wrong, really, in the previous game, so he might start this game, you never know. Ziyech trying to go up for it. Cleared by the left back. Well, I still don't know his pronunciation of his name, because it's bloody weird. Ziyech. Mount. Mount taking him on. Pulisic. Mount. Back to Ziyech now. Kante now, threading it through. Werner! 1-0! It's a brilliant goal. Werner finally gets on the score sheet. And in a cup final, beloved by all. And it's what, 7 or 8 minutes to go. If you're going to score 1 goal and not do too much else, this is a game to do it in. Werner found some space. Not offside. He was kept onside. I think that was Kante that with the assist. And he finishes it nicely. Very close to the goalkeeper, closing him down. 1-0. Again, not much in this game. Chances few and far between. Dominated possession. Not done too much with it. Maybe, what, 1 or 2 shots more than Leicester. But we have put one away in the back of the net. Nice. It's taken 84 minutes to break the deadlock. Remember, the previous simulation was accurate. Essentially, even though it was from a dire mistake, you know, we still lost 1-0. So, how will Leicester respond? They haven't got long. Perez. I ain't seen too much of him since he come on. He gives the ball away. Kante. Leicester still in possession. Talisman. Vardy. Vardy now chipping in. Silva goes up for the challenge. Gilmore. 3 minutes added. Pulisic now. Ziyech now to Werner. Wait for those runs. No, Chelsea can just keep possession and run out the clock. Werner. Back to Ziyech. Gilmore trying to give it through to Madison with the interception there. And it is over. Chelsea have won the FA Cup 2021. Fans back in the ground. It's brilliant. So it's only a 1-0 victory. But you know what? With all the games we've been playing, the high energy kind of thing, you know, if someone's got to win, I'll take a 1-0 victory over Leicester in a cup final. We've got them next anyway in the league, so we'll be playing them again. I think it's their ground. I don't know. We'll be playing them. Either way, I think it'll be a different game, possibly a different lineup, of course. Every game, tactically, you learn things that are going to be different from one another in each game. So you might improve upon that. We might win the cup final and lose against Leicester in the league. It might be vice versa. So, you know, you never can. You never do know, obviously. Proud day for Chelsea, and 1 in the bag out of 2, and full spot. So, according to this, Chelsea are your 2021 FA Cup winners. Nice. First trophy for Mendy, Ziyech, Havertz, Werner, right? Yeah, we didn't win that last year, did we? Were they here last year? No, I don't know. Whatever, maybe whatever. Either way, I think next year will be their year anyway. But look how it's turned out. Imagine what we could do with an out-and-out goal scorer. I said this last week with like another Diego Costa, another Drogba, someone who scores loads of goals. Highlights are going to be few and far between, I believe, for this particular match, because again, there was not much in it. Low energy, kept possession, but did nothing with it. And in the Arsenal game, we looked a bit lost, you know. Like, we run out of ideas. I think Giroud should have come on a lot sooner. again, I want to look at some of these replays. Man of the match, I don't even know. Well, we'll give it to Werner. No, I can give it to Kante, really. He worked his arse off. Did an awful lot of shit. Really, Kante did really well. I think he set up the goal as well. There it is. Look, that's all they're showing because the highlights were so few and far between. There was not much in the game. A 1-0 victory. There you go. That's all they're showing. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's simulation. You know, we finish up Assassin's Creed next week. Wow, look, there was nothing. They didn't show nothing. That was it. It was just that one goal. Pretty piss poor from either side. Anyway, guys, yeah, we finish up Assassin's Creed next week. I'll start saying else. Yeah, or maybe I'll start it this week and I won't finish Assassin's Creed this week. I don't know. It just depends on what I decide to do, because I know you guys are getting bored of Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. So, you know, we break away from it and then, you know, we go back to it. Anyway, guys, whatever I decide to do, I'll let you know via Twitter and what have you. I don't know. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links for that and will be in the description below. And I will see you next time. And you can donate to me via PayPal if you want to as well. Make a donation to help run this channel. It will go to a brand new PC that I'm trying to get, obviously, as you guys know about that already, who've stuck around. Thanks for everyone who has subscribed to the channel in recent weeks, and of course continue to watch the entirety of the video. It means a lot to me. We do have some good playthroughs coming up, trust me. I know not everyone was interested in Assassin's Creed, that's fine, but yeah, we will be playing some more interesting games. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and keep the blue flag flying high.